Greetings, and welcome to this evening's stream. I am your host, the Nightshade, and this will be my second stream playing Symphony of the Night. It is a special game in the series, as it is probably the game that put Castlevania on the map. Definitely a breakout hit of the series, which might make it seem strange I have never played the game before. But yes, this is going to be my first time. Well, last week, I suppose, I started it for the first time ever. Also, hello there, Beyond. But yeah, the game was very innovative, as it, in a sense, creates its own genre, or at least a subgenre of platformers that has never really before been seen. And I suppose most people would refer to it as a Metroidvania. However, I do have a problem with this, as the term Metroidvania implies a merger between Metroid and Castlevania. And we definitely see the Metroid elements in play with the idea of no longer being stage-based, rather being one large map that you can freely roam and explore and move back and forth around. At some points, paths might be blocked and you need a certain upgrade to progress. However, the only Castlevania part is obviously what was already in play from the Castlevania theming. Yet, any game that calls itself a Metroidvania, almost without fail, is not actually... does not have anything to do with Castlevania, I suppose, is the best way to put my grievance. It's usually just a Metroid-like game, with the map and the explorable non-stage-based play, and there's nothing that's Castlevania in those games. Now, for me, the thing that they did, aside from just adding the Metroid mechanics and making the Metroid-like, is they added RPG mechanics. And I think this is the thing that gets overlooked a lot. That is the real new innovation. Rather than just adapting for what Metroid already did, they add the idea of getting experience in levels, equipment, item usage, all these different things that were taken from JRPGs were rolled into this game, starting with Symphony of the Night and going forward. And that, to me, is kind of the unique thing that they did and made it markedly different than the games before it. But a lot of people just overlook that entirely and just think that a Metroidvania is purely a game that has Metroid mechanics, or a Metroid system, which, as I said before, you should just be called a Metroid-like. If you even want to try to call something a Metroidvania, I think it has to have the Castlevania's edition of the RPG elements. At least that is my opinion. Also, I noticed that somewhat recently, Cersei on her streams went back and rated a couple of the first... well, not the first games, but I guess the last two games that she completed on stream. And maybe doing a rating system going forward. So I thought I'd like to take a moment to catch up on the games that I completed on stream and give my ratings of those. And then I'll give my rating of Symphony of the Night as I finish it, once that is concluded. But the first game I beat on stream was Aria of Sorrow. So I'm going to have two different ratings. One for how difficult it was, and one for how enjoyable it was. So for Aria of Sorrow, I would rate it a 5 out of 10 for difficulty, and a 9 out of 10 for enjoyability. Then I moved on to Dawn of Sorrow. I would say that one is about a 6 out of 10 for difficulty, and a 7 out of 10 for enjoyability. It was a bit more difficult to play, and far more frustrating, and overall just did not feel like as enjoyable of a game. It just did not play as well as Aria of Sorrow, in my opinion. Probably because it's the first one on the DS and they had not really gotten the hang of the system yet. Sometimes switching to new consoles can create downgrades in some ways, as they rebuild the engine from scratch, or not just building off of an engine that already exists. And then we move to Rondo of Blood. I would say that Rondo of Blood would be a 6.5 out of 10 for difficulty. The classic Castlevanias tend to be more difficult in general. And then I would give it an 8 out of 10 for enjoyability. And once again, I will let you know what I feel about Symphony Night once it's finished, which will take a while as it is a long game, I presume. But I do invite anyone who wishes to join me along for that journey. I'm not sure why it has to tell me that it has a save feature every time I start the game. Did it not save the fact that I've already seen that message? Did it this way? Forgot which way I was exiting. And I assume they just go up. Oh. Where I can just fall down? But I knew. As I learned how to do backdashing. I'm used to using the left shoulder button to do backdashes from Aria. I think Dawn worked the same way. This can be a bit of an adjustment. In which way do I want to go now? Wait, well, for again is the question. Does that seem to want to? No, not that. I might as well walk forward and all the way over here, because it's based on your position. Should have started with that. Wait. Do not have enough energy to finish this one off. Not this thing again. There's me a better way to do this. That is not the better way. I'm fairly certain I will die before making it anywhere significant. The door to a new area. Explore down here first. And that may not be what I want to do. That was not worth it. Pretty sure I died pretty quickly last time I was here. Forgot the holy wire is not a good weapon in this game. Well, I guess it's fine when it lands on them properly. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. Let's back up this way. The person went down there, it just died. So I'd rather see what's over here. Oh, no, this wasn't even either. There's this. I think I died going this way as well.
Wait, are you human? What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise, I'm Maria, and you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
Maybe his voice makes a lot more sense in this version. Wish I knew when the next save room was. What does that do? Oh, that move. God, that does not work. What's that hit? That power is very poor when you are going upward and enemies are above you. That's right, you have to put the potion in your other hand to use it. Very strange system. And here's a delay too. If I got hit before the potion activated, I might have died there. Need to find a save room. And figuring out where I am in this castle is not an easy task. But I have nowhere to anchor myself as to where I could possibly be. I'm trying to decide whether I need to go to the right or if I should drop down in the previous screen. Then do not have the slightest idea where anything is. Don't even see the part of the map that I'm in listed on this at all. I mean, the Marvel Gallery. Which does not look like my current area. So that is strange. The save room is below the previous room, so I should have dropped down after all. I was wondering about that. I had a feeling that I need to go down this way. But not this way, the previous room like I said before. Pressing the line buttons here because... Wait. How do I go down? I think that's why I didn't do that, is because it's not possible. So now I'm gonna die for sure. No one where you met Maria. Well, I suppose I will see that when I die and meet her again. course, this is blocked off, so I cannot go this way either. This is a bit more confusion than the Sorrow games are. I think at this point I have to die and just start over again. I feel like I'm too far off course and have no progression path this way. Nothing left in these controls. Using triangle for the attack button is non-intuitive to me. I keep trying to press cross, but that's the jump button. That we never changed that advertisement for Cersei. Probably can remap it. No, I would not particularly know how to remap it. Yeah, keep in the axe, please. I have to wait for it to fade away. Think I see what I need to do? Not get hit by that, first of all. Move forward. The stupid things make this a lot harder than it needs to be. That timing there. I see. I'm not gonna sacrifice that this time. I think I'm better off with the axe. Let me see, don't want to go down this way. I believe I do. They fall down here naturally. But that might be a good thing. There we go. So let me see if I can find a different path. Because going to where Maria was seems to just run into a dead end every time. I do not believe I'm meant to go that way yet. So instead we are going to descend. I keep thinking I can slide if I press down and jump. 'Cause it's a normal thing to do in games. But not in this one. To keep that in mind. Depressing noises they'll make. I'm assuming there's some sort of shop in this game. The partnership backdashed. There. Oh, this guy. I'm not just him ducking like that. Was not taking any chances with that enemy. Especially on his low health. And I feel like I'm gonna be lucky to make it to a new save point. See where this takes us. I recognize this song. So where am I now? Did I loop back around to the beginning again? This seems I know where a save point is. Hopefully this is not a mistake. Presumably I can go back the way I came and don't have to go all the way through the beginning again. But I am thoroughly lost. Shortcut is open permanently, yeah, that is good. However, that means that this also was the wrong way to go. Which leaves me wondering what the right way was. Because going up led to a dead end, going down led back to the beginning of the game. Other paths can I try? The leap if I went all the way left, that's also a dead end. Because there's a barrier blocking that progression as well. Strange. Yeah, everywhere I can go that I can find is blocked by a barrier. And all other paths sort of just meep around to one another. Unless they drop down from where the entrance is. Because it looks like there's a lower path there, I just do not know how to access it. Very good chance that I cannot access that yet. The risk of backtracking again. I did see that there was supposed to be something down. Don't know the save point. Oh, that's right, it's flawless here. So I need to open that shortcut when I get here a different way. That does not work either. And that is to a teleport room. Well, I need some way to unlock that path, which currently I cannot get there. There's still a fine progress in some capacity. Problem is, I went across the map and then reached a dead end. I cannot find a path of progress. Everywhere I go is blocked off by barriers. You went to the... Suppose we'll attempt to make my return. Doesn't seem to fight back much. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting all my axes on him. I lost my axe, not seeing how I got the knife. They certainly do not miss the sub-weapon system. I know it's a staple of the series, but I much prefer Soma's method of using sub-weapons, where you just pick what you want at any time once you acquire it. At least that one seems to give me a level up each time. That's handy. Greetings, Caesar. I am a demon, of course. I thought I made that clear in my introduction. Whatever gave you that idea? You have never seen a demon with wings before? It's very common, actually. Greetings, all Mock. How are you doing this evening? We really need to change that message so it doesn't inform people of the person who's not streaming. How's the save point? I might as well save again. As I said before, some things are better left to be a mystery. I need to time that swing better so I can deal with the flea men.
Wait, are you human? What are you doing here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise, I'm Maria, and you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
Did I come up with the idea? I did not come up with the idea. I merely responded to what the questions were asked. It was not mine idea. And I had to try to figure out which room was referenced earlier. I'm pretty certain if I keep following this path, it's just gonna lead to a dead end. I don't see a lower path to take. There's a long hallway up ahead. Oh, is this the place that I have to fall down? This path? I remember this part. Forget what happened. I may have died here before, but I do remember taking this path last week. I distinctly remember using this coin weapon on those enemies. It was very effective against them. But I messed up somewhere. I believe it shot a fireball at me and I died on the fireball in the second one here. I'm almost certain that is what happened. It was you on the second or the third one. It might have been the third one actually that killed me. But I know I lost that fireball. I accidentally pressed jump when I didn't mean to. Well, that is different. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? How do I even fight that? I cannot get near enough to even attempt to fight it. I was attempting to break out, but I do not know exactly how to do such. The bigger problem is that there's a lot of screen space taken up by this attack. As small as it looked, it sort of stops you from getting close. You have a shield. I see. That is what you're supposed... Never mind. And sometimes block it. But you gotta be careful of your distance. Okay, this is very difficult. And I'm having a lot of trouble getting close to this enemy. Oh, is the body invulnerable? Wonderful. This may be the worst enemy I've ever seen in a Castlevania game. If I had the axe, I could probably hit it, but I do not have the axe right now. If that doesn't angle correctly. Let's hope that we're hit. Now what? Change its pattern. That was terrible. I'm sure they're gonna put me up against another one right away. I was right. What just happened? Why did he shoot fireballs randomly? Didn't do anything, it looked like, but he... I cast a spell. I do not know any spells. How did I do that? All I did was try to break out of the stone and he instantly did some sort of weird thing. on his own. Each spell needs a button combo. After casting them, they're added to the spell list in your menu. Now, fighting game inputs. I did not know how I think I was just... I understand what happened. I was just wiggling the D-pad to try to get out of the stone, and then I pressed circle to bring up my shields. And I suppose that somehow counted as this move combination. Oddly enough. I was able to hit it last time without jumping. Guess that worked. There. My chances of making it out of this hallway alive are very slim. It's far too long. That might help. Or, it's already over. Why would they give me the axe at the end when I no longer need it? That felt spiteful. We're in a place called the Outer Wall. You'll want to go up here and then left as far as you can go. This does remind me of a section in Dawn of Sorrow. Now. I just do now. I didn't even press those buttons, though. I pressed triangle. I absolutely did not press the buttons to do that. Yeah, I know I was gonna die. And that was a weird, glitchy overlay there. So if you're keeping record, I still have made 0 progress tonight. And I had to do that stupid hallway again now.
Wait, are you...
The spells would not save because I died. fact that they're easy to use on purpose. Probably can only do spells by accident. It is easier when you have seen it before and thus know what to expect. Interesting. That was me just hitting random directional inputs and seeing what came out. This somewhat reminds me of Final Fantasy VI and Sabin with his suplex and other moves, where you had to input some sort of fighting game motion. That's not what I wanted. I was hoping to do the Soul Stealer ganks at one shot the guy. I do not understand that one. Heal MP or heal HP by shedding blood. How does that even work? Would not shedding blood cause you to lose health rather than gain it? Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Time to practice moves. The back, ab circle back forward. Simple enough. I'll have to keep that one in mind in a pinch. I see. So it depends on what you attack. I'm just testing random inputs to see how many spells I can learn. Put it down before. Did not want to do that again. Yeah. Can't remember what the other one I did by accident was. Of course, he has a teleport and fireball attack. I wonder where he got that from. Left, right, up, down, attack. Ah, yes, that is correct. Probably not a great one. But it is something. Wonder how many there are in all. Are they all just a motion and square or circle? Or do some of them have more complicated face button inputs, I wonder? There is a 5th in the PS1 version, or 5 in the PS1 version, 12 in the Saturn version. Well, this is neither of those versions. This is the PlayStation Portable version. Whatever that is worth. Which I'm gonna assume the PSP version just uses the PlayStation 1 set. You never played on PSP, interesting. I was encouraged to play this one specifically. Although it does sound like the Saturn version has a lot of good things that it adds to it. I do not know how it compares to this version. I do know that the Maria mode in the Saturn version is a bit different than the one in this one. Because, in this one, they made Maria's moveset match her Rondo of Blood moveset. Whereas I was told in the Saturn version, she has a completely different moveset that's not like she played in Rondo. Very safe. At least the ones I found. I feel like I need to at least get one more, though, if there is a minimum 5. Trying to think of what other fighting game-like inputs I can try here. Eh. Tried 360 motions and that doesn't do it. Depends on how likely I am to guess it on my own. If it's somewhat normal, then I might stumble upon it, but if it's something absurd that no one ever figure out, then that would be a different story. No. I even just tried the Raging Storm input. I knew that wasn't going to be it, but I had to try it. That did not do it. Obviously, it cannot be something like a Raging Demon input because that doesn't work. It's a bit different from the other ones. Yeah, I figured I had to do something different, so I'm just doing a bunch of different directional inputs and not coming up with anything. Unless they want me to do a charge input, which I doubt that would be a thing. It does not look like other fighting game inputs, so I probably never would discover it. I forgot you could do this. Alucard is just going to sit and wait for the input. This is something I forgot to do in Dawn of Sorrow, because Soma can also sit in chairs in Dawn of Sorrow. But I forgot to show that off. I shouldn't waste too much time sitting here. That seems like a boss upcoming. I've already done that. Apparently your greatest foe is yourself. It's hard to fight when the AIs in our character, but they're like really wild and random. I have no idea what is going on here. Oh, of course he did this. Well, he didn't actually do the fireball, but he did teleport. If he ever get hit by that, I'm not trying to do the fireball one. I was trying to do the soul steal, but for some reason I could not do the input correctly. Even though I did it in practice. Back, half circle back, forward. I do not have the best sub-weapon for this either. The only is do like the AI was doing, is span the knife. Dope, that does not work. Smart, it's a duck. Yeah, my reaction times are way too slow for this battle. Like, he's perfect at doing the jump attack, too. Well, that's different. I can't do that. Okay. Well, this is certainly harder than anything I've ever done before. And here I thought they couldn't get any more difficult than fighting, Julius. That fight was pretty hectic. But this is definitely tougher than Julius. Just speaks of how frantic the AI is. Yeah, apparently my shield does not work against melee attacks. It's far too aggressive for me. They may be forced to concede, given the... Well, I guess it's not that late yet. But I still may have to concede if I do not beat it soon. My spells are not working. Well, now he does it. When there's nobody on screen. Great job. I'm assuming that would not have worked anyway.
But all for nothing.
But I learned to at least try it. Wish I had a time slow power. Then I need better equipment. Really? No idea what that means. No, I forgot I picked this up. Up until just tonight, I didn't have any armor or equip at all. I just got the cloth tunic recently. Not sure how much of a difference that makes. So it is just a cloth tunic. Can't skip this. Well, at least that time he didn't transform into a bat. But I'm curious, what was the, trick to the fight that you were going to tell me? Because I'm certain I did not do it however it was supposed to be done. I sort of just brute forced that. But I imagine there was an easier way to accomplish the victory. The red rust weapon lowers your attack by 2, but it has the cursed attribute, which if you use it to hit him, he becomes almost unable to do anything. Interesting. That has a bit more range. Bog. Banana? Well, not these guys. Well, they're a lot easier than they were in Rondo, at least. And the Denver guys. Interesting. Wait. There are a lot of paths I could take. I think I made a good choice with this one, though. Where does it take me? Is that first one that was locked? I'm assuming. That was a very good guess on my part. I don't know why I ignored the first door I came across, but something just told me to ignore it. Actually, why am I doing that? I should just go and save real quick. Save room is right up here. Now let me go. So no one we're gonna see those. They're not very easy to hit with this weapon. I was wondering if it's worth coming up here. It's up here. Then die before I find out what is up here. Well, great tip. Activate the elevator, then die. That will do me lots of good, I am sure. No death today. I cannot believe I made it to there with 1 HP. Now where to go? There is a path if I go one screen down to the left. Or there's another path a bit lower. I feel like it might be a little early to go to the clock tower. Actually, I should probably be trying the elevator first before anything else. 'Cause I just went and activated that. Does that do? Transform into a wolf. How do you use these? Wait, the fast elevator. Not quite low enough to go to the... Well, actually, that's where I came from, isn't it? Does this go down further? Use your shoulder buttons. Well, if it's the shoulder buttons on the PS1 version, it's probably the shoulder buttons on this as well. Which ones are they mapped to, though? Because then they say, but like how to map it to one of the shoulder buttons. It goes down there. It's the bottom level. Wolf was L1. Looks like there's more of those things than there are possible shoulder buttons. Then went this level. Actually, it sounds like it's getting more annoying. Let's go back down again, actually. I think to be closer to go to my destination, I go out this exit. Because then I just have to go straight across. Okay, let's explore this path. Endings will be more favorable. The long library. They got me. Wait a second. Maybe I want to go left first. That was L, you were correct. Well, L did something anyway. This are dear effing. There is something here. Potentially worth it. Two defensive rather than no defense, I suppose. Not entirely certain what the transformation is supposed to do. When I tried, I just got knocked out of it. Just gonna ignore those. Barely knows the best plan. I knew that book was coming, but I just could not get the attack button out in time. Zero combat usage, and not much no ability use, but you can upgrade it. So right now it's somewhat useless, but it may become useful later on. Interesting. Not easy how that works.
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young Master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
This is the shop, I suppose?
How about this?
Well, I did not expect multiple. I know in the Sorrow games, Hammer was basically your only shop in the game. In both of them. Familiar use. A lot of these things are, I believe, items that are not for me to understand yet. Saber might be helpful, though. Yeah, forward some of these. That might be helpful.
Thank you.
And just in case, I will
Thank you.
grab that.
How about this?
Aside from Dracula, this is kind of like in Rondo where you pay to see how to fight the bosses. Except these are bosses I've already beaten. So it's sort of useless. See, in Rondo, all you had to do was get to the boss. So if you got to the boss and then died, you could use the tactics screen to see how you were supposed to beat them. And it made more sense. That would be a practical way to use it. But in this game, it seems like you have to defeat the boss to see the tactics, which makes no sense to me.
How about this?
Except when equipped. There's no easy way to get back here, is there? Keeping your cash. Right, I wasn't gonna buy a whole lot because I'm not sure what many of the items do yet. I just figured that buying the map could be useful, so I can kind of see where rooms are. Obviously, it won't tell me what they are, like which is the save point, but it helped me kind of, when I'm looking at an actual picture of the completed map, I can better have a frame of reference of where I am in relation to everything. So it's very hard initially to figure out where I was in the castle. This makes it a lot easier to tell where I want to be at a given point in time. I think there's a save point somewhere of me. The library card he sells lets you teleport here from anywhere. I see. Yeah, definitely not the best. Since as you say it's consumable. See, in Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow, Hammer would stay at the entrance, practically, so you just had to warp back to the beginning and then see him there. This is sort of in a random location within the castle. And just run past these. Believe I can. Okay, maybe not these ones. Fairy scroll. There has to be something else I can do. I think can I get up there? That was different. Oh. This could be a problem. One will be saving that fairy scroll, most likely. So I'm about to die here. Is there a way for me to get up? I don't think there is. I'm not sure where else to go in the long library. I don't think I have access to upper parts of it yet. So maybe I was supposed to go to the clock tower after all. Although I did unlock this shop at least. So that's worth something. That book worries me. Well, not so much for that. I have to read you, I believe, the entire long library section. If I even want to do that now, I could just save it for later, since there was nothing tremendously useful there with what I have. So I could just reload and go straight to the clock tower next time. And see if that lets me progress. Because I think it's the only other path. Is the upper path. But given the time, I'll need to save that for next week's stream. But at least I got one boss down and got a little bit more progress. For those of you who are new, I do my streams every Thursday evening. But we have 3 other people who stream on different days. So the next stream in general will be on Saturday. And then there'll be another one on Sunday. And then one on Tuesday. As those are our streaming days. So do check out the others as well. I will be resuming Cynthia Night next Thursday. Let's see if anyone is on to raid. Well, road is now allow raid, so that will not work. Suppose we can attempt raiding lethal lucidity. And that will be all from me this evening.